Welcome to the Empowerment Library, where we uncover the timeless lessons from the world's most powerful books in just a few minutes. Today, we're diving into one of the most eye-opening financial classics ever written, The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas J. Stanley and William D. Danko. This isn't a book about flashy cars, luxury brands, or get-rich-quick schemes. It's a book about the quiet millionaires who live among us. The ones who built real wealth through discipline, modesty, and smart financial habits. If you've ever wondered what separates the truly wealthy from those who just look rich, stay tuned. This one's going to change the way you think about money forever.
The Millionaire Next Door was first published in 1996, based on 2 decades of detailed research by the authors, Dr. Thomas J. Stanley and Dr. William D. Danko. They interviewed and surveyed thousands of millionaires across America, not the celebrities or CEOs you see on TV, but ordinary people who quietly accumulated 7-figure net worths. Their findings were shocking. The majority of America's millionaires weren't living in mansions or driving Ferraris. Instead, they lived next door in middle-class neighborhoods, driving reliable used cars and living below their means.
At its core, The Millionaire Next Door explores the habits, mindset, and lifestyle of people who have built wealth from scratch. Stanley and Danko discovered that real millionaires share a set of consistent behaviors that anyone can adopt. Here are the 7 key lessons from the book. 1. They live well below their means. Most millionaires don't waste money trying to impress others. They avoid debt, buy used cars, live in modest homes, and focus on saving and investing. Their lifestyle doesn't expand with their income. 2. They allocate their time, energy, and money efficiently. True millionaires are intentional with their time. They track spending, plan investments, and avoid distractions that waste resources. 3. They believe financial independence is more important than displaying high social status. While many people spend to appear rich, millionaires focus on being rich. They prefer financial freedom over social validation. 4. Their parents didn't provide economic outpatient care. In other words, they didn't rely on family handouts. Wealthy people often teach their children independence instead of dependence. 5. Their adult children are economically self-sufficient. Millionaires encourage hard work and financial education rather than spoiling their kids with unearned money. 6. They are proficient in targeting market opportunities. Many millionaires are self-employed or run small businesses. They identify gaps in the market and build consistent income sources. 7. They chose the right occupation. They often work in fields where they can control their income, such as entrepreneurs, professionals, or specialists who value long-term growth over glamour. Stanley and Danko divide people into 2 types. Pause. Prodigious accumulators of wealth. Those who save and invest aggressively. UAWs. Under accumulators of wealth. Those who earn a lot but spend even more. The goal, of course, is to become a PAW, someone who quietly builds wealth without seeking external approval.
What makes The Millionaire Next Door truly powerful is its simplicity. It isn't about complex financial formulas or investment tricks. It's about mindset. It shows us that wealth isn't about how much you earn, but how much you keep. The writing is clear, filled with real-life stories of people who started with little and built fortunes by being consistent, frugal, and wise. For anyone tired of paycheck-to-paycheck living, this book provides both inspiration and practical guidance. It's ideal for young professionals, families, or anyone who wants to escape the consumer trap and find peace through financial independence. Critics often call it a mirror of American spending habits because it forces us to confront uncomfortable truths about our relationship with money.
Dr. Thomas J. Stanley was a marketing professor and researcher who dedicated his life to studying wealth and behavior. Dr. William D. Danko is a professor and researcher specializing in consumer behavior and financial habits. Together, they created one of the most influential personal finance books of all time.
The Millionaire Next Door reminds us that wealth isn't about luck, it's about lifestyle choices. The path to financial freedom is paved with modesty, discipline, and long-term thinking. If you can live below your means, invest consistently, and focus on independence rather than appearances, you're already on your way to becoming the next quiet millionaire on your street.
Check out the full list of empowering book breakdowns on the Empowerment Library. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell for more powerful lessons.